Hi everyone, how are you guys doing today? Today we're still doing the RITSEC CTF, and today we're doing the continue the web challenge. We're doing the regular dude. This challenge, it's pretty straightforward, and we're jumping in right away. So we have a couple of uh, options right here in the web. It's creating account and login. Of course, that must correspond with register and stuff right here. So they're nothing really too much to look at here. But however, if you look at the source code of the application, it's actually something interesting here. Besides just sets up everything um, and having assigned sessions and stuff like that, it uses Tensorflow. It is something I'm not really familiar with, actually. So I was find interesting and trying to learn what's going on there. But if you try to go down and just register, log in, and nothing too crazy. And but if you go down here to upload module, and it allow us to upload into the temp file, right? And it will execute some stuff. So at this point, we're not quite sure what exactly we can do, but we know it is a F5 H5 file. So we probably can look that up with the TensorFlow and upload H5 file. So it seems like something we can connect together, right? So since this is a injection and this is sanitizing job and that's what they're doing, and I think everyone at the top they have false. Yeah, there we go. And this model, Kira's model, load mode, safe mode is false. I don't know what that means exactly either, but we're gonna find out what happens exactly. So we can take a look at that later, but we can take a look at the application, right? So we can create a user. Let's call 3 and do this as 3, and let's log in and see what do we have here. Um, we have this upload and run model, but it's unauthorized, so we can't really do that. So I wonder where in the code that actually give us a big flexibility, right? This seems like a two-step problem. First of all, we have to figure out how to be an admin first. Whoops. How to be an admin first. Then I will upload this. So here's login. Here's log out. Here's log out, and this is um, get, right? Oh, sorry. Where is it? So yeah, it's right here. Username can just get the session, right? And I think somewhere around here have a or actually. Yes. So right here, the username could be equal. Could be either the session, the right way, that we do, which assign a session in the backend and we get it, or we can use header and literally use the header and call whoever we are. And oh, there we go. Uh, actually, there's an explanation for us. Admin middleware use recheck if the session username is equal to admin, ignore cases, right? So we could do the same thing, but instead of getting the session, and I believe we have right here to take a look. We have session right here, and this is something that we can't really change. There's like a little JWT with the signing right here, so we can't really change that. So we may as well just add a header ourselves and do it. So the way I do it, I used to use a header editor, and right here you can do a request, um, modify request, and this is the URL that we're using right now. So I kind of did the work ahead of time, and now we can add or delete headers that we want. So we're adding headers called username, and it's called admin, right? So if we have this, and how come we still get unauthorized? In my understanding, is because we still have this session. So it's checking the session first, then they executing that OR later. So if we delete that, refresh again, there we go. That should give us a good idea of how that authorization works. So now we have the admin privilege, so we're able to upload a model. So I did look up some some ways of using this TensorFlow and exactly actually uploading. I think it's a Lambda layer, uh, a Lambda layer into the TensorFlow. It generates a HDF5 files. So if you kind of read this, it just allows us to have a natural neural network models with Lambda layers, and enable us the logic to use Python code. And these layers add flexibility to your code, to your model, and let you to embed any Python code. So it's such an easy way. However, a malicious actor can hide dangerous payload in what looks like a normal model file. When model is used for interference and the hidden code being executed, then it actually hits the victim machines. So try to break it down a little bit earlier, so a little bit easier. Sorry, I'm this is close to midnight. Lack of sleep right here, but bear with me. So what my understanding is that we can use this TensorFlow to call the Lambda functions, and add our Python code in there. But while it's adding, it actually gave a file or give it some of the Python code into this H5 files, and during that time, you could actually executing that Python file when HDF5 file being called. So we can do a Python. Sorry, we can do a OS injection in here using Python, and this is the POC right here. So with the same logic, I built the same thing, and if we go upload right here, I have to run a updated Python 3.10 because I tried a lot. The old ones I think have to be above 3.7, and my machine, it's never really updated. And if anything, I either use Docker or use the virtual environment in Python 3 to do it. So just to get a lot of just to get different packages. So this is kind of what we did, right? We just import the library and call this. That's what kind of they did right here. Do the sequential Lambda layer right here, and in that we hide the Python code which be executed with H5 file being read right here. So we can go in there, get a flag. I believe that's the function called in the code, but we can show that later. So we just import that and import the OS. Using the Python, just call flag. Where in here you can change to ls or anything you want. Get rid of the get. Put whatever OS command in here you want, and we can give this a try. We can do sudo. Oh, we can do that too, I suppose. So this will run. Well, this will compile. Well, I have to download this thing first. But good thing I already run this already. So it's saved in a h5 file called, I think, called exploit. So we can run that right here. If we, okay, we're still good. I think this is it. Oh, it's not. We can do this. No worries. We'll speed run this real quick. Oh, thanks. It's blurred. So I guess just run through the logic real quick here again. So we just trying to use, we're just trying to hide some Python code in the HY files, and I'm not sure how exactly the real application works using. Well, I'm not sure how the application or what um, implication that you will use for a Lambda layer using. Sorry, you would use Tensorflow in a Lambda layer, but I assume some some work that require that and some workflow that will do that, and perhaps you can just upload this into someone else's computer. I'm not sure how the attack path that is, but for this case, we're just kind of um, replicating this just as in understanding what this vulnerability is. But I see different attack path to do that. So we can go in here and change this up, and the header is supposed to be the same, username and admin. So we come out here, make sure we delete the cookie again, so it doesn't check for the session cookie that we have. It's only check for what we have as in the header, which is admin. And we can go to download, CTF, there we go. And I think this is the newest one, right? Yeah, I think so. We can upload that and run, and there we go. So it read the H5 file, and the Lambda being called, and imported the Python code right here, and just use that, and just give it a call. So we find the flag. If you have any questions, please let me know. I think this is a bit of research a bit, and it is well, not so heavy on your environment, but you want to make sure you use the updated Python version, so you can actually match whatever uh, this this software use, which is I think 3.8 above. That's a requirement for this exploit. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You can do a lot of things with this, and it's a good thing to know. I think it came out 2022, and maybe someone figured out a different way to do this in 2025 again. But it's a good thing to learn. So let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, you guys have an amazing day.